Have you ever pondered over what transpires when a cruise ship leaves you behind? Imagine this scenario. You're in a picturesque port, soaking up the sun, exploring local customs, when suddenly you realize your watch is ticking faster than expected. The ship you arrived on, your floating home away from home, is now nothing more than a tiny dot on the horizon. Let's delve into the story of Sarah, a passenger from the ship Sea Serenity. On a sunny afternoon in 2023, Sarah was left behind on the docks of Cozumel, Mexico. She had lost track of time while shopping in the vibrant local market, and by the time she reached the port, Sea Serenity was already sailing away. Sarah's predicament brings us to the concept of ship time. It's a term you'll hear quite often when cruising. This is the time the ship follows, and it may not always align with the local time of the port you're visiting. This often leads to confusion among passengers, causing them to return late. So how long will a cruise ship wait for a late passenger? The answer, in short, is not very long. Cruise ships operate on a tight schedule, and delays can cause a domino effect on the rest of the voyage. However, if the cruise line is aware that a passenger is late but on their way, they might delay departure slightly. This brings us to the next question. How does the cruise ship know you're late? Every passenger uses a cruise card to embark and disembark the ship. When you leave the ship, your card is scanned, and the same happens when you return. If your card hasn't been scanned by departure time, the ship knows you're missing. A pier runner is a term used for passengers who make a desperate last-minute sprint to the ship before it leaves the dock. It's not a title anyone wants to hold, but it's quite common in the cruising world. Is it someone's job to make sure you're on time? Well, not exactly. While the cruise staff will do their best to make sure you're aware of the ship's departure time, it's ultimately your responsibility to be back on time. Now, what happens if the ship doesn't leave on time? Delays can occur due to a variety of reasons, from technical issues to waiting for late tour groups organized by the cruise line. However, these delays are usually minimal and are made up during the voyage. In summary, getting left behind by a cruise ship is an experience best avoided. Always keep ship time in mind. Be aware of the ship's departure time, and try not to become a pier runner. Remember, the ship operates on a tight schedule and won't wait for long. While there might be minor delays, they are usually made up during the journey. So, next time you're on a cruise, make sure to plan your time wisely and enjoy the voyage without any hiccups.